Good afternoon, seniors. Good afternoon and welcome to Spice Day 2016. Congratulations to you, the senior class. You are about 24 hours away from graduation. In one short day, you will walk out of this building with newfound freedom. This freedom is a liberating thing. Your whole life to this point has been a structured undertaking. It has no doubt seemed as though everyone around you has told you what to do and when to do it for a very long time. You may have felt controlled by other people. There is a theory about choice and motivation and the idea of whether or not someone can control someone else. It is called, logically enough, control theory. The idea is that no one can really control someone else. A person can only set up a situation where the other person is compelled to make a certain choice because the other options are less desirable. You have certainly experienced this. Example, you needed to do a project. You are faced with the option to do it or not do it. There are consequences. Do the project, get a good grade. Don't do the project, earn an F and maybe a punishment at home. So it isn't necessarily that someone made you do it, but that the situation was set up where the options you had pointed you into the direction that the other person wanted you to choose. I bring up this issue because you are moving into a new phase of life, a phase where things are not structured, a phase where you'll be faced with more and more choices and much less clarity as to which choices are the right ones to make. For the most part, to this point, the choices have been between a positive and a negative. The example, again, of the paper, do it and pass, or don't do it and fail. Now you're faced with choices where things are not as clear-cut. Example, next year you're in college. Your friends want to go to the diner at midnight. You have no money and you have a paper to finish. The choice to go has some negative connotations, not getting your work done. However, there is the positive now of hanging out with friends and having a good time. You have no ready cash, so maybe you use a credit card. Negatives of mounting debt, but again, the fun of going out and hanging out with friends. The choice may seem clear, but again, at the moment that it happens, believe me, the diner choice is much more fun. Nobody wants to write the paper, and future you can always pay off the credit card debt. Our choices lay our path in life. The path has many twists and turns, but once a choice is made, there is no going back. You may be able to fix the results of a bad choice with future actions down the line, but it makes things harder if you don't make the better choice first. Enjoy life and have fun, but go to the diner sometimes. But remember to think about your choices and make the right decisions, not necessarily the easy decisions. Today, as you peruse the pages of the 2016 Spice book, when you sit around and sign each other's book at the reception, take time to think of everything that it took to get you to this point in time. More importantly, take time to savor the moment. The emotion and hectic pace of commencement tomorrow will not allow you to have that kind of reflection. Today is your day to reflect and to be together as the class of 2016. Tomorrow you will walk out of this auditorium into that great unknown future and make your mark in life. Stand tall and be proud, and as our school song says, go through life with a spirit never conquered. No matter what life may bring your way, tackle it head on. The creation of the yearbook takes a lot of effort. I would like to thank several seniors who put a lot of effort into Spice 2016. Marilla Hill, Sydney Middleton, Sonny Washington, Ebony Moralty Oates, Helen Smith, Lauren Whitley, and Anise Wheeler Denson. But I would also especially like to thank Janelle Edgard for marshaling this group together and making sure that I stayed on top of my game to get this book finished. At this time, I would like to present a copy of the 2016 Spice Yearbook to be placed along with its predecessors as a part of a collective history of this school. I ask that Mr. Jeff Smith, principal, come to the stage to accept this book on behalf of the school.
So yesterday at graduation practice, I talked about the rich traditions here at Norristown. And this book will certainly join many others that are in the principal's office in the back corner of the main office. So when I looked in there today, I found a version from March of 1911. The first yearbook was published, or the first Spice book was published in 1896. In 1911, this was a monthly publication by students. And with a little more research from Mr. Smallbach, I found the first bound copy that acted as a true yearbook from 1931. Each of you should be honored that you're now part of this rich tradition, and that tomorrow, in just about 24 hours, you're going to be a graduate, you're going to join an amazing group of alumni, and just remember, always remind people that you're proud that you're a Norristown graduate. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Another part of the tradition surrounding Spice Day is the revelation of the Spice dedicatee. This is the teacher to whom the senior class has chosen to dedicate their yearbook. This is a great honor for a teacher to receive because it means that they have made an indelible mark on the students they have worked with. Their dedication and skill as an educator has made a difference in the lives of their students. Our dedicatee for 2016 is a person who works not just on the mind, but on the body. This person was inspired to his career while he was in high school by a coach who arranged a trip to a camp at Westchester University. He did his undergraduate work at Temple University, and after graduation, he interned with the Philadelphia Eagles as an athletic trainer. He also worked for the Philadelphia Stars, the United States Football League team. He left professional football to earn his master's degree from Syracuse University. He was reminded at that time of his passion for working with young people, and fortunately for us at the same time, the Norristown Area School District was hiring its first athletic director. Mr. Dennis Flynn has worked tirelessly for the students of NAHS and our athletic programs. His concern and commitment to the students and athletes of NAHS is very apparent. He's married to Patricia Flynn and has 4 children, Aaron, Dennis Jr., Thomas, and Andrew. The class of 2016 and the editorial board of Spice are pleased to announce that the dedicatee for 2016 Spice yearbook is Mr. Dennis Flynn. So, oh my yearbook, your certificate suitable framing for my signature.
I am dumbfounded. Usually people just say I'm dumb, but this time I'm dumbfounded. I'll do my 2 rules of public speaking: be brief and be seated. I am stunned by this. Thank you very much for the seniors and all the staff of the yearbook. The Spice. I have many, many, many of these in my office, so I have one more to cherish, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And my son came home from college because he had a toothache. I didn't even. That's Thomas, Mrs. Flynn, Aaron Flynn, and Andrew Flynn, and my son Dennis is in Florida. And thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Flynn, and again, congratulations. Okay, in just a few seconds, we'll come to the moment you've been waiting for, putting your hands on your own copy of Spice 2016. Those of you that have pre-ordered will pick up your books. Once you've gotten your book, you're invited to go into the cafeteria for a nice reception with refreshments. That's sponsored by the Clarence Club. Please be sure to say thank you to them. This is also your opportunity to sign your books. Listen carefully to the distribution instructions. Books will be distributed from the orchestra pit rail. Last names A to F will be over here by the timpani drums. Center is letters G to N, and over here, letters O to Z. If you bought a panoramic picture and did not pick it up, Ms. Smith will have it over here at the music end of the stage. And if you wish to purchase a yearbook but didn't pre-order one, you're going to come and see me down here to my right, your left. Many thanks to everyone who made this day special. As an alumnus of this school from the class of '95, congratulations, and I look forward to welcoming you as alums tomorrow. Thank you.